So last night I seen Spider-Man Brand New Day, and dare I say, best live action Spider-Man movie of all time. Hold on. Lower your pitchforks and bombs and calm y'all's asses down. Is this the best Spider-Man movie within the MCU under Tom Holland? By far, yes, in my opinion. Better than No Way Home, actually. No Way Home was mainly carried by nostalgia, with Tobey and Andrew along with their villains making a huge reappearance in that movie, which is why it made $2 billion in the box office. But back to the movie though. Destin Daniel Cretton and Kevin Feige finally gave us a more faithful comical adaptation of Spider-Man in the MCU after a whole trilogy of Spider-Man movies starring Tom Holland. A trilogy that was basically a prequel to this movie and the weakest received Spider-Man adaptations of all of the live action Spider-Man movies according to fans. But this movie fucking delivered with comic accurate frames that was ripped straight out of the comics. Special appearances that I will not spoil, but let's say were long awaited. Cameos from other heroes we know and love. The struggles Peter Parker has to go through time and time trying to balance between his identity of Spider-Man and Peter Parker. Taking punches left and fucking right, metaphorically and literally. In the action scenes, boy do I tell you about the action in this movie. Destin was a blessing in the hiring process because the swinging, the Scorpion scraps, the Hulk fight scene, best action sequence in the movie in my opinion. Just seeing Spider-Man and Hulk go at it in general live action on the big screen was unreal to see. Him and Punisher going back and forth having this tough love relationship throughout the movie was fucking golden. Had people in my theater cracking the fuck up every time they interacted or if Punisher was on screen. One of the main complaints people have of Tom Holland's Spider-Man franchise, besides Aunt May becoming even younger and straight up hot, is that there's too many heroes and side characters that come in and take the spotlight from him throughout his movies, not letting him be the main focus of the movie and overall story. But this movie didn't feel that way in my opinion. It was a Spider-Man / Peter Parker driven story with the minor inclusion of beloved, recognized characters along with new ones. And boy was it a relief seeing Hulk finally back on the big screen since Infinity War. People were getting fucking hyped in my theater as Marvel did the Hulk fucking dirty, but he's back now. Overall, I think this movie checked most of the boxes when making a Spider-Man film. The real life struggles Peter goes through within his personal life, the witty banter coupled with his sick ass fighting going against villains. The movie of course had your funny Spider-Man moments, a lot of them, but it was also depressing when it needed to be, like a Spider-Man movie should. It bandages the rough moments with uplifting comedic ones. Now in terms of comparison to the recent adaptations, meaning Tobey and Andrew, which I'm already knowing people and influencers are immediately going to compare after seeing this film opening night, as someone who grew up with Tobey in his trilogy along with Andrew in his 2 movies while maturing watching Tom Holland's, I'm going to try and be completely unbiased and say that to me, this is right under Tobey's Spider-Man, not Tom Holland's trilogy as a whole, just this movie, as the Home trilogy has been the weakest out of all of them. But this shows love to Spider-Man as a character in almost every way. My favorite adaptation of Spider-Man is Andrew, simply because of how he portrays Spider-Man as a character, not Peter Parker, but Spider-Man, and also the action scenes from TASM 1 and especially 2. The action scenes coupled with the music. But Tobey will of course always be the GOAT, and unbiasedly, he checks almost all the boxes of a perfect Spider-Man. And I think in this movie, Brand New Day, Tom Holland does it better than Andrew.